Hey everyone, my name is Sean Cecil from the Oculus Institute, and today I'm going to teach you how you can find your place in this world. So the question I help people answer more than any other is, what should I be doing? Where do I belong? What's my purpose? Those are the questions that I specialize in. And I want to give you guys a framework so you can understand how I think about it and you can help answer those questions for yourself. So there are three aspects that you can look at for what your purpose is going to be oriented around. The first is function. What are you doing on a daily basis? The second is mission. Why are you doing it? What's the end goal? And the third is lifestyle. Outside of what you're doing for work, what does it permit you to have, be, and do? If you can make sure that you're fulfilled on all three of these levels, then you're going to be happy in your career. You're going to have a sense of purpose, and you're going to have a sense of belonging. Now, normally, for most people, one of those predominates over the others. One of them is more important, right? For some people, the mission matters more than anything. For many people, whether they know it or not, the function of what they're doing on a daily basis and whether it's in line with how they naturally want to operate is actually the most important thing. When it comes to lifestyle, most people actually think that lifestyle is what's most important to them, but if you really get down into it, it's not. So get really honest with yourself and figure out which one of these is most important, figure out which one of them's second, which one of them's third. Now, you may potentially be able to ignore one of these if it's not that important to you. There's nothing in your value system that really aligns with it, but you're almost never going to be able to ignore two of them. You're always going to have to think of at least the top two, right? And then figure out, what is your natural function? What gives you energy on a daily basis? Like when you're doing it, what makes you feel energized and happy? What's the activity that you do that some people would feel is work, but that for you just flows naturally? That's going to be your function, right? Mission. What do you care about? What change do you want to see in the world? What impact do you want to make? Who are the people that you want to help? Ask those questions, you'll be able to get clear on your mission. And then lifestyle. What are the things that you spend money on gladly and happily? The things that make you happy. What are the things that you resent spending money on? You may think those are part of your lifestyle requirements, but they're actually not, or you wouldn't resent it. Where do you want to be spending your time? Where are you happy when you're spending your time? Versus the things that you may spend a lot of time on, but you don't want to be there. Those aren't part of your ideal lifestyle. And focus on the things that bring you energy, that you gladly spend money on, that you're happy to spend time on. And those are the things that are going to be important in your lifestyle, right? Now again, if of these three, one of them's really not that important, you're not getting anything, that's fine. But make sure that you've got solid answers to at least two of the three. And then work with yourself and be really creative and try to find a way where you can make sure that all of those criteria, either the two that you chose that are important, or if all three are important, all three of them, find a way that they can all be fulfilled. And don't put any limits on yourself here. The biggest thing, the biggest mistake that I see people make is they jump in too early and say, oh, I can't do that. Oh, I couldn't do this. Oh, I couldn't do this. And they find all that kind of way. Ignore that for now. Just focus on trying to figure out how to make it happen. Get clear on the ideal endpoint, and then start planning out how you're going to get there. And if some changes need to be made along the way, that's fine. As long as you get a perfect target, then you can, from there, make small edits here and there and make it work and put together a plan that's realistic. Now, here are some questions that you may notice I never had you ask yourself. I never had you ask yourself, what am I good at? Because you can learn a skill. I never had you ask yourself, what do other people want me to do? What do other people need me to do? Because that's not going to get you to a place of belonging. That's not going to get you to a place of happiness. Now, people may say, well, I don't want to be selfish, but the truth is that human beings are wired to pursue their own values. Human beings are wired to do the things that are in line with their nature. And trying to act in contradiction to that is like a fish trying to fly and an elephant trying to swim across the Atlantic. It doesn't make any sense. And so people couch it in these moral terms of saying, oh, well, I don't want to be selfish. But in reality, what they're doing is they're denying their true nature, which makes them miserable. And then that misery ends up spreading to everyone around them, and nobody wins. So again, focus on your function, focus on your mission, focus on your lifestyle, and do the things that truly make you happy in those areas, and find a way to combine them. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Don't worry about validation or whether or not other people are going to think you're good enough. None of that matters. Follow your heart. Follow what matters to you. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to learn more about career planning, getting out of a burnout job, or creating a career that truly fulfills you, then I've got a free comprehensive video laying out the process. All you need to do is go to the link below, www.oculusinstitute.com/workshop, and sign up to get access to the free presentation. See you on the other side.